Let's
maybe
do a chart off.
Maybe we
Let's
can
do a
do
chart
some.
off right now.
Maybe we can do some charting. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, man. What do you want to look at?
I mean, I'm. This is what I do as well. So maybe we can agree or disagree on some things too. That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Oh, this just got good. I'm going to get my charger to charge my laptop. I'm sticking around for this one.
Hey,
I'll be
Ross,
right back.
I got a bit of a request for you. So I think
Sure.
one of the last times you were on here, you mentioned pulse wrapped Bitcoin. Do you have any updates on that?
Actually, yeah, I was actually just looking at it because
let's do it.
I have a pretty healthy bag of this thing, and I was a little bit worried about some 3-day bear div on it.
Oh, damn, I got a healthy bag too. Make me happy. Make me happy. Come on.
So there's a couple things that are getting negated by this divergence, I think, and that's the weekly. I don't really have a lot of data on it. That's the problem. The MACD here looks really good. I have no divergence on the MACD. Strongest levels of positive momentum we've ever seen with nice separation. My only qualm here is that we get held up here at the 618. So typically when you get reversals, you get them at the 618. And I'm not really seeing a lot of volume right here. So that's kind of problematic. Volume is very important to see. I will say this is the thing that I'm looking at right now that is a little bit of a concern to me. And I know I'm on HA, but HA kind of gives you that inclination to know what might be transpiring here. So we got 3-day RSI bearish divergence. Pretty clear, right? This right here, this top right here is signaling our highest price we've seen versus this previous high here. So a clear bearish divergence. We do the 3-day MACD is kind of negating that with the momentum being higher than this level of momentum. So okay, we don't have MACD, bear div, fine. So there's a couple things here that are kind of negating it in terms of the RSI. We'd like to see all things line up for a real bearish divergence for a major movement down, which is kind of why I'm holding off right now on doing anything. I want to see what ends up transpiring, but our daily is also kind of showing that we're losing momentum here on the daily as well. Right, lower level of relative strength, highest high on price, kind of what I just showed on the 3-day chart, and stochastics coming down. But we could just end up getting like a reset on like the 8 or 4 hour here, and we could end up just trying to push off this range low. So we'll see what happens here. It's right at a major volume node here at this 290 region, and if we do get some buying pressure to come in here, that could really reset the daily and the 8 hour and the 12 hour oscillator. What do you think about that one?
So I don't really have much in disagreement because of all the momentum indicators that you pointed out. In particular, bro, I'm always looking for volume, right? When you're making new highs on a chart, and like WBTC, well, not new highs, but higher highs than before, right? You want the volume to match, right? You want the volume to be increasing, right? To be up and to the right also. The fact that, I think it was on the 3-day that you showed us, right? The fact that volume candle on that 3-day, on that new high, was like pitiful. That's concerning for me, right? For me as a trader, like as a swing trader, that's a pretty good indicator for me, especially combined with where we are in the 60-day cycles, combined with all of the momentum indicators also showing oversold, like the divergences on those indicators is telling me if I'm going to take profits, it's probably going to be here. And like that volume candle is so low, bro. So people, like the new highs are being made with a small amount of volume of buys going into
I am of the opinion that that's correct, but like I said, we don't have 3-day MACD bear div. We have 3-day RSI bear div. We have potentially 3-day stochastics cross down. Not confirmed, but today's price action could dictate that, and I don't really necessarily want to wait for that. I'm still in a profit on this trade, but I want to see how this hourly and 2 hour kind of form here, because we got a nice engulfing on the hourly here right off the range low. But again, there's not really a lot of volume support. I mean, it's not really a lot of liquidity though either. So like, I'm really expecting miracles out of this thing. Like, I don't think this is going to do some crazy, like, 3x overnight type of movement, but it's moving with the rest of the pulse assets. Like DAI is up 3% right now. My concern with DAI is this. This is pretty clear 3-day RSI bear div.
Yeah, shut your mouth.
Why are you fighting my bag, bro?
You're fun my bags.
No. I'm not fighting it.
I'm kidding, bro.
I'm concerned if it ends up losing this trend line, you're looking at a fair amount of downside on it. That's all. But this move here was supported. This move here was supported by volume, right? So you can see this was supported by volume. So that's
no. What he's saying is buy the dip. He's saying prepare for the dip and buy the fucking dip. Buy the fucking dip.
So the weekly also is showing a bit of that divergence as well on the RSI. On regular candles on HA, you're not really diverging yet. I guess you could show it from here. And this is your previous high, right? You made higher high on price, but supported by volume. No arguments there. Supported by volume.
Yep.
Supported by volume. And yes, you have separation on the MACD. Very separated. Highest levels of positive histogram you've ever seen on the asset. So that's my only thing is that the larger time scales aren't really displaying anything bad just yet, but like the smaller time frames can really just kind of F that up. So, but yeah, so like I had something similar when I was looking at Avalanche. Like I alerted to my community the rising wedge on Avalanche. But this was clear. Oh, this was very, 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 very clear with the weekly bear div here. And this played out pretty good. Like I think I exited my whole bag around $50 as it was coming into this trend line right here. It bounced or something for a day, like got this bounce here. And then I exited the whole thing on this move up. And I was like, yeah, this thing looks like it's gonna not do something that I want to see. So yeah. So I'm kind of teetering right now what to do at this position, at least maybe de-risk some of it. And then, if we really do get it moved down on this thing, we could be looking at the low twos, maybe even down to the next fib extension.
Hey, Prof, has this latest macro move interrupted a lot of the patterns that you've been seeing and following?
No, actually.
Interesting.
When you started to see, like, I think the other day when I was looking at tether dominance, I got a pretty clear signal on the weekly chart that was pretty alarming to look at. Like if you looked at regular time scale and you looked at the major trend line that it was bouncing off of, and one of my momentum wave indicators here was telling me this could be a bottom for tether. Literally giving you the green arrow. And last time we got that green arrow was back here. This was the cycle top, April, May of 21. That was the top. I'm not saying it was the double top. It was the top though. And so I'm not saying that this is the top, but this is a local top. I'm saying that this is a local top because of what this is showing, right? Now, I'm not like necessarily bullish on the dollar. Well, I am actually short term here. I am bullish on the dollar short term here. But the difference here is that when we made this cycle top here, we didn't deviate outside the Bollinger Band. Okay, that's the main difference here. Here we broke the Bollinger Band. Okay, that means this is weak, very, very weak. Okay, and now we're going to deviate back inside the band, and we're going to make this big bounce. And that's what this pullback that we're looking at is looking like. And, and I'm thinking that depending on where this loses its momentum, we're looking, probably up to maybe 5.68% is possible until this weekly RSI, completely plays out of we had weekly bullish divergence on the MACD oscillator here. We were oversold on the RSI. Like if I was trading this, I'd be getting long the shit out of this right now, right? Technical guy over there. Great value guy.
Sorry. Yes.
Great value guy.
Hey, real quick. Hey, real quick. His name is Asian J, so you don't have to keep calling him that. You can refer to him as Asian J.
Asian J.
Yeah, Asian J. Yeah. So yeah, he's our technical analysis guy. He's he's our main TA guy on the channel. So yeah.
Cool.
But yes, the bullish divergence in the MACD, yes, you'd be, if it wasn't for everything else currently going on in the market, then yes, you'd probably be long there.
Well, yeah, I mean, you would want to wait to get long though, because like after this type of stuff happens, you usually get a retest, and then confirming that this is the bottom, and then you go long, and then you just take that trade. But yeah, so like this is the first impulse out. This is going to pull back, and then Bitcoin's going to bounce, and the whole market's going to get bounced, and everyone's going to get bullish again. But what I think is going to happen is we're going to, Bitcoin is probably going to deviate back into the range and make a lower high at 67, and then we're going to get one more leg down. That's what I think. That's what I think is going to happen.
Yeah. We during the analysis earlier, that's exactly the scenario that we spoke about.
Yeah, because everything's oversold right now, right? So it makes sense to suck liquidity back in here and get a lower high, a confirmed lower high in, and then take this thing one more leg down. And also like looking at the DXY here, DXY tagging a fib extension too. Yeah, so like, yeah, I think same thing with the dollar. Unfortunately, with the dollar, we have a monthly, buy signal that just came in confirmed. So that's not good for equities. That's not good for risk assets at all. We could be looking at several months of sideways or down in these markets. Is what I'm looking at. So
specifically for the dollar.
So for the dollar, if the dollar is gonna, I think the dollar is probably gonna come up to this 111 eventually, and maybe make a double top. Or I'm hoping that's what happens. We make this double top, and then we confirm like the bottom of the market when this happens, and then this really happens, and then this gets down to the range low, and it bounces and makes a lower high, and then we go on like a full-on bull market after that. And then the dollar just goes all the way back down to like, the 2021 levels. And that's that super cycle.
The dollar.
That's the super cycle that everyone's, riding home about right now. And I think that's how it plays out. But,
we're talking about a Fed pivot there. Are you correct about that?
I don't think any Fed pivots are going to go down. That's why this whole market's like kind of confused right now what's going on. But if you look at the S&P, it actually tagged the 1272 to the T. I even had this drawn out. Like we're going to come back down and retest, and then we'll see what happens there. I think it'll end up holding this level, and we'll get this huge bounce and go to the golden mean ratio, and that'll probably be the end of the run.
I think we're going to go to war, and then we're going to start the money printers, and then the number go up.
Right.
Well, we've been at war for the last 20 some odd years. It's interesting that you mentioned this though, because one of our guys, Tracker, I was throwing some S&P data at him today, and he mentioned that he would not be surprised to see the market go back down and try to make the last all-time high into a resistance level.
Yeah, blow off top or something, right? So you got a breakout, and you're going to get a back test of this breakout, and that's what this is. And obviously with the dollar showing that kind of strength, it makes sense that equities come down. If we look at the VIX too, the VIX is a pretty big indicator here, sitting down at the range low on the weekly chart. And anything below 20, technically the bulls are in control, but you can see what's happening here. It's coiled. We just got a weekly momentum cross. That's pretty significant for the VIX. So a lot of volatility is incoming over these next couple weeks, and I think that's gonna spook out a lot of people and shake out a lot of weekends, and then they're gonna just send the market after that. Yeah.
That's fair. Earlier, you pulled up the Tether dominance chart. I wanted to ask you about the Bitcoin dominance chart, because the last time you were on here, you mentioned something that I thought was kind of unique, which is that from the percentage standpoint, there it is. You have that downwards trend line, but on the inverse side, it seems that we've been following a bit of an upwards trend line and been respecting it pretty well. And if my charting is correct, that means that we're going to reach this inflection point come late July, and after that point, we're going to see a different move happen.
So we're coming into contact with this trend line right now on the monthly and the weekly. We attempted to break it the other day when all the altcoins got smashed. So Bitcoin everyone just flooded into Bitcoin to protect their wealth or whatever they're doing, or whatever this market was doing. So essentially, I think Bitcoin dominance will probably tag the 60% level or 58% level at some point before we really see some sort of alt season or whatever people are hoping for. But I don't think it's going to happen for a bit. And a lot of that is kind of being driven here by the ETH Bitcoin chart. Like this right here is pretty bad looking right now. We just confirmed a a breakdown on ETH Bitcoin from a 7-year pennant that it's been in. And
yeah, the Giga pennant, as Axis likes to call it.
Yeah, it's not looking too good here for ETH,
The Giga pennant
for ETH Bitcoin.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we had this bullish divergence kind of maturing, but it hasn't fully matured yet. I think eventually, and I'm getting buy signals down here on the monthly, but I think this can take some time, maybe some more months to play out. And
yeah, so we're looking at the ETH Bitcoin chart, right? So what this means is you're looking at Ethereum per Bitcoin. So when it's going down like that means that Bitcoin is outvaluing Ethereum.
Yeah, Bitcoin's outperforming it. Yes.
That's kind of I think that's one of those things that's counter to the narrative that we've been led to believe for the last few years, which is that this cycle Ethereum was going to outperform Bitcoin. But obviously the data is showing otherwise.
Well, this cycle's not over yet. So what could end up happening is something like this, where we come down to a value area or a value node area here, around the 0.03385 region, or even in this region here, 0.04. Maybe we get one more drawdown and then we just rip back into the pattern and then just go nuts. You see fake breakdowns a lot in these markets to fake traders out. And
for sure.
And that type of stuff can happen for sure.
So if we make a move like that on this chart, and then on the Bitcoin dominance chart, which we referenced earlier, we would see that downwards trend maybe start to get reestablished, and we'd actually start losing Bitcoin dominance at that point because Ethereum is going to start taking over a little bit.
Yeah. So this chart right now on the monthly isn't necessarily, it's starting to maybe lose its momentum on the monthly, you can see on the average sentiment oscillator. But if you go to the weekly chart, you can still see that it's still building a bit of momentum. It's kind of tough to do TA on a Bitcoin dominance chart, but this Bitcoin or this bullish divergence is playing out. You can see that the MACD just crossed back up, and Bitcoin dominance is sitting up here. We had the break of this range, and I'm thinking 58 looks like a good level for it to tag. I mean, that's going to be a pretty big level. If it ends up breaking 58, we're probably going to see 70%. So if that happens, say goodbye to alt season for a while, I would say, because that would be a complete trend shift on Bitcoin dominance. And if we go to the quarterly chart, I mean, this is a lot more data. You can see even on the quarterly chart, we're getting we're getting a quarterly cross up on Bitcoin dominance. So this could just be a cycle for Bitcoin, really.
Interesting. Tell you what, if there's anybody out there in the chat that wants to have the professor break down a coin of any kind, go ahead and throw it in the chat. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and introduce our latest edition. I think that's Donnie down there.
What up?
Hey,
what's up, Donnie?
brother?
Hey, how we doing, guys?
Aloha.
Look, I got notification late that the stream was going on. Nate actually DM'd me. He's like, "Yo, you want to jump on the show?" And I'm like, "Damn it, I don't have nothing in the fridge. I got to go get something." So
yeah, fortunately for him, he already sounds drunk, so he's in the right place.
Isn't it morning for you?
That's just the natural Aussie accent, but G'day, mate.
Oh, I love this stream. Oh, I love this stream, dude. Shout out to all you guys, man. Zenith, sorry I didn't greet you when I came in. I met that motherfucker in Vegas. Badass dude.
You're good, boss.
Nate, haven't met you in person yet, but yeah, you guys are all great. Good people around here.
Hey, if you go to that thingy mabob, whatever it is, the trial or whatever on in New York City.
Oh yeah, the Richard Hart hearing,
will.
October 24th. I think a lot of us are trying to go to that one.
I'm trying to make that my first public appearance, so to say.
Oh really? Oh
Man,
shit.
honestly, okay. Two things are gonna happen. Okay, that courtroom is gonna be packed as fuck. Okay, and wherever the fuck that is located, it is gonna be gridlocked.
I want to go there too, man. I'll totally be there. I would totally be there, dude.
That is the heart of Brooklyn.
I will take a weekend fucking trip just to be there, dude, just to support, man. Fuck
dude,
yeah.
if it's packed, that means I can hide better. That means I can hide better.
Fuck yeah, dude. I love it, man. I would totally be there. What's up, Tam Tam? Good to see you too.
Damn.
You guys are awesome.
We have
Aloha, ladies and germs.
That would be, dude. That'd be the fucking. Oh man, what? Oh, could you imagine the turnout on that? There's gonna be so many hex skins up in there, just like, yeah, fuck you, SEC.
No, it's gonna be wild, man. It's gonna be absolutely wild.
It's gonna be an interesting event because there's, I think there's obviously a lot of pent up animosity about the SEC, but at the same time, everyone's like, all right, This is the moment. We have to be professional for the hearing, and then later that night we can all go get drunk together.
Right,
Now-
and then we'll just party down.
Now hold on,
Yep.
I just wanted to speak on that for a second as well.
What you
What's
got?
really interesting that popped up around this whole thing is that lately, apparently, the SEC has actually started going after Uniswap again. Gave them a Wells notice and all, right? And so now there is actually quite the animosity between several crowds, suggesting that now is the time for Uniswap to basically, wipe their chin and say thank you, as they use some of the brilliant arguments that RH and his legal team have made in setting precedent for this case that they're about to fight as well. I actually saw as well, several people even went after Bankless or RSA or whatever his name is, basically saying, oh, you thanked the SEC for going after RH and all that. I'm like, yeah, you know what? This is, it's as nasty as that is, now is the time where we really do got to look at the bigger picture. Like if the SEC is going after something like Uniswap, just think about how many different pieces of infrastructure, architecture, all that sort of shit out there is built upon, forked upon Uniswap, etc., and how similar all of those things are. It sets precedent if one thing loses. So we kind of got to all stand back and play ball, like Xena said, be professional for a minute,
Yeah, I think the attire for the event's going to be suit and tie, unfortunately. So I know a lot of us don't like that, but if there's an event to put it on for, I think it's this one.
Oh
yeah.
I can't show up naked. Oh.
Hey, I mean, birthday suit doesn't count,
right? I would definitely make headline.
After party.
Now, brother, it's gonna be New York. So if you show up naked, it's just gonna be another day in the life of New Yorkers, bro.
That's
Yeah, you better watch
Day
out.
life.
The naked cowboy, man. Come on, the naked cowboy can hang out.
I love it.
Hey,
I
if you
love
show
it.
up naked, a pride parade might break out. So just throwing that out.
Jay is
Starting
correct though. The
to
after
try.
party, or Farmer Jay is
Nailed
correct.
it.
The after party for this event is going to be pretty legendary if everyone shows up that's saying they're going to show up
oh yeah.
for sure.
It's so
It's
appropriate too,
important.
bro. It's like this hearing is gonna be in New York, and then the guy we're defending is probably the bastion of free speech and freedom of movement in the entire crypto space. So it's so on the nose, bro. It's so on the nose.
Mm-hmm.
It really is.
Yeah.
Tell you what, Professor, if you're ready, I think we have two requests. One of them we'll go with. If there's nothing there, then we'll go with the other one. The first one is Axis token, and then if there's
Axie
nothing on the
Infinity?
charts, Axis Infinity. If there's nothing on that one, then can we take a look at PHEX?
Sure. We can look at both of
Beautiful.
them.
Nah, Z. Niles asked for Axis, bro. Axis Alive token. Not
Oh, did I
Axie
say
Infinity.
Ax? Oh, sorry, my bad. AXIS. I think there's a
Yeah,
contract
that's on
address in
Pulse
the chat.
Chain.
Yes, Pulse Chain.
Yeah, we had a request for Icosa out there by Tam too. So
Icosa.
So what is it?
Icosa,
AXIS?
Yes.
Oh, I know what that coin is. Yeah. Access a lot.
Icosa is actually, it's kind of a hidden gem in the space. I think it's one of those. It kind of brings more utility to Hex kind of thing.
Okay, I'll
Icosa.
say one thing right now. Long-legged wick. That's a massive rejection candle.
Woo!
Okay, that's not a
Look
good
at that.
candle. Not a good candle. That typically breeds further downside. Typically.
He said breeds.
Yeah.
Like they're just having babies on the downside. I love it.
So yeah, here you go. So now you got the weekly bearish divergence here. This looks pretty distinct for movements back to the downside here. Unfortunately. So where it's gonna go, that's a good question. But you got a range low here at 4,000. I don't know that it's gonna get back to there, but I would kind of assume that we're probably going to see some more selling with that divergence going to play out. That's weekly. It's not daily or 3-day, even though daily and 3-day can also, bring price down in a big way. We go to the line chart here. We can kind of see, I guess this is our bottom, and I guess this is our top on the line. Yeah. Okay, perfect. So, I would say your first real level to look at is like 20.5K. If you start breaking really down here, you saw some downside today on this asset, but yeah, that long wick like that is not typically a good thing to see. It's a lot of people selling, and then you got this move up, and then you made a bounce higher low, and you attempted a rally and making a lower high. I get that the volume is receding here, and it's possible that if you don't take out this low on the shorter time scales, you could make maybe a double bottom or something. But I would say this looks like an inverted cup and handle to the downside. That's what that looks like to me. You didn't confirm that though. So when you start breaking 22.9K and you confirm this level as resistance, then we can talk about 18s and these levels lower here. All right.
Okay, good stuff.
Sorry, I don't have good news on that.
It's fine. So, I guess for the folks at home, Axis token is Axis Alive. That is his community token. I think it started out more of kind of just like a play thing for the community, but some people really ran with it, and it's made some wild moves. So,
and bro, don't feel bad about giving bad news, man. It's like, as a technical analyst, you're just presenting the data, man. You're just the messenger, bro. Don't shoot the fucking messenger, bro.
Exactly, dude. Don't shoot the messenger. Yeah. He has to give me bad news all the time. I'm like, fuck. All right, I just got to hold it a couple more weeks. Whatever.
Or you just lost it all. That happens too.
So
like,
the only thing that isn't confirmed is the MACD. The MACD is still giving you positive momentum on the weekly chart. But if we go to like a 3-day chart, you can see, you can start to see the momentum kind of weaning off here. No bearish divergence on the 3-day chart, but that candle, in my opinion, this is a volume climax candle where that was probably signaling some sort of top. Okay. And we're gonna see it, we're gonna see the price draw down now. And yeah, you have this big engulfing candle here that's active, and yes, this candle's still active. So it's fine until it starts breaking these engulfing candles, I would say. Okay.
Fair enough. All right. Do you mind if we switch over to PHEX?
Sure. So that's hex on pulse chain, right?
That is the only hex
chain.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh wait, I do think we have a super chat here though.
Oh my God, Will.
Oh shit. A 420.
Oh well, would you look at that?
Long time no see.
DRT. Okay, cool. Yeah,
I've heard good things about this DRT.
Okay, here's your hex. I actually traded this the other day when it was like doing this stuff, and it got this 10% move, and I quickly got out of it. But so you have a bearish triangle here that is tried to break back into it, and now is like kind of falling back out of it. On the daily here, no, not really looking too hot. I will say the daily does have some divergence. That's starting to maybe play out. You got a cross up here on the MACD, so that's good. Not bearish divergence, that's bullish divergence at or near a range low. So I would say that if you're really a Hexagon believer, this is probably not a bad area to start buying the asset. But that doesn't necessarily mean that it won't come lower. You can start to build a position down here and kind of evaluate when you get down to this range low what might happen. So you could starting to build a position here, I would say, with your RSI oversold on the daily and on the 3-day chart here. Yeah, the 3-day chart, my only concern here is that you've made a lower low on the RSI. You are at 32. You can still maybe run down some more on that RSI. So yeah, that range low is probably going to be touched or hit at some point. But what the good thing is you can see the volume, the selling pressure is kind of weaning off down here. So after selling pressure weans off and you got daily bullish divergence, you would hope that there'd be some bids that come in down here. Okay. So pay attention to that. That is something to pay attention to, is watch for the buying volume to come in down here. Yep. And that's basically it. Your longer time frame here, your weekly, you're still you're getting into the buy zone on the weekly momentum oscillator, so that's good. But you want to see a cross up and a cross above the 20 line to confirm a weekly buy signal. So you don't have that confirmation just yet. But I would say it looks good. I would say you could start probably buying this thing, pretty close to these range lows. You could target that, these areas down here at 0.06. And if you can catch these wicks, that's great.
Beautiful. There you go. Some hope. Hope for the Hexicans.
Yeah.
Lord knows it's been a bit of a rough patch right now, but
although I
things
mean,
coming ahead.
Professor made a good point there, right? Just because there's a tendency for people, if they're just taking a look at like RSI, for example, they see the first sign of bullish divergence and then they'll ape into it, right? What you got to realize there, right, is Professor mentioned it, start your dollar cost average there, but don't ape everything into it, because that bullish divergence can just get stronger, which means that asset you're taking a look at is going to make a lower low, and then that momentum indicator that you're watching is going to make a higher low. So if you ape everything in at the first signs of bullish divergence, you got no more capital to dollar cost average down at better prices. So just take that into consideration.
Yeah, you want to wait for like a major double bottom or like some big volume that comes in at this low, confirming that that's the low and that the buying is starting to happen there. No confirmation of buying coming in yet on this.
I think Tam wants to look at DRT.
DRT, yeah. Is that a pulse chain asset also? Okay.
Yes, it is.
Oh, it's the Degen Roundtable. Okay, here we go.
How much liquidity does this have, Will?
$300.
His face said it all right there. His face said it all.
You gotta look at the DRT paired with Pulse on 9 mil.
The pair is the only pair with any liquidity.
The top one. The very top one.
There's me. I've been pumping that shit. I just made a green dick on it.
All right. So for the amount of data that we do have, okay, we have our range high up here at 0027, and we have our range low here. We're pretty close to the bottom of the range. If you really wanted to trade this thing, you could strategize taking an entry here and maybe trading it to the top of the range, which is about a 2x. And if you end up breaking that range, that range is like it's like a 10x. Yeah. So there you go. You could trade this to the top of the range. Someone's pumping it right now as we're speaking. Beautiful. Someone just put in $13. Rip it. Yeah.
Ultimate shitcoin.
If you go through the transaction history, you might see a common pattern with a lot of numbers. I'm just throwing it out there. A lot of 420s, a lot of 69s.
Nice. But the daily RSI looks beautiful, man. You just cross bullish on the daily. You got a MACD across the highest volume, highest MACD momentum you've seen in a while on this asset. It's pumping right now, guys. Someone's pumping it.
It's noted all.
No, it's not me. We got what? $72 worth of volume on this. Beautiful.
Right.
Beautiful.
Nice. It's up 70-something% in the last 2 minutes since I've been talking about it.
Oh boy, what's happening over here?
Pump it.
I'm maybe throwing a handful of pennies at something and seeing what sticks.
You know, the interesting thing about this is that we originally created this. It was with Sloth, and we literally did it to just show a literal show on how to make a coin, and it just became a meme for us. It just literally.
Oh, that's the Degen Roundtable token. That's what that is.
Yeah,
literally.
Okay.
It's nothing.
I just realized
it's just
that,
a freaking meme.
BFB.
Yo, I just made it 8-0.
Okay.
It's awesome.
Jesus Christ.
These guys are just fucking shipping like low liquidity coins right now. That's cool. Yeah, that's fine.
It's literally just that, bro. It's literally fun. Like, the cool thing about this token right here is that you're able to actually throw money in, and like I know Will and a couple of other people in our community have been doing this, but they're sort of like, they throw money at it and they watch it go up and down, and they can kind of learn how the liquidity affects the green candles and the red candles and stuff. It's actually very interesting to watch.
Oh, look at that!
Holy shit!
Look at that go! Look at that go!
Whoa!
That's an engulfing candle, right?
Holy shit!
Oh my
You're
God.
giving me too much slippage. Stop.
We just ripped right into the 1414 fib extension, guys.
I had to set my shit to 50% slippage to get a fucking order through.
Look at that liquidity.
Holy
That's 700
shit.
now. The liquidity's at
Oh my god.
Did we just
What did I do?
liquidity?
Should I rip a wrap Bitcoin
I'm
into
selling.
it right
I'm
now?
selling it all right
Oh
now.
god, watch out.
You get a super send it. Oh,
There we go. I got
We're
one
pulling a
transaction.
hex
through.
fire over here.
Holy shit. Has that just tripled in price?
Quadruple, yeah.
What the fuck?
4x, 380%.
Oh, this is fun.
Anyone that's holding a bag is lit.
Hey Jay, does this look familiar?
Bro, I knew he was gonna do this, man. I knew he was gonna do this shit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
This is a lesson to everyone about low liquidity tokens.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be
Oh,
the
this
bag.
is
Don't
fun.
be the bag holder. Sell into the pump. Sell into the pump.
Watch these candles print, baby.
Okay, considering-
with $700.
Oh my god.
Someone just took profit. Look at that.
Literally
Yep.
just jump starting that. I've managed
Dre,
to create
stop
double
selling.
my value.
Yep,
I
you
already
did.
saw my 2 pesos.
Yeah, it's probably someone watching the stream like, yeah, I'm gonna dump on his head now.
There you go. Hey,
That's either
whatever you wanna
Niles or
do.
Dre, I swear to God.
this is essentially the way that I look at it. This is essentially just a public bank account, and whoever owns coins has like access to this bank account. And so whenever one of us puts money in, anyone else could just be like, "Oh, I'm gonna take money out," or we can sit here and watch that bank account grow and print fun numbers. There was so I want to do a quick shout out to my brother. So he's in the chat. He posted his bungalows for bachelor shitcoin as well, which I was having fun. And we made that shitcoin in a coffee shop, and I was showing him how like liquidity worked, and so we were pumping it and doing all sorts of fun things. But back around Christmas, I was telling Sam about Degen Roundtable and the silly little coin thing, and he printed the God candle. If you guys will go back, if you scroll back to 19 December, when Degen Roundtable is worth 20 pulse per coin, he just kept pumping and pumping and pumping the fucking price. Oh, it was so fucking awesome.
Bro, that wasn't. Oh my God, I thought that was you. Of course, it's your.
That one was not me. What I will do occasionally is I will pump DRT back to parity with pulse, just because I think that it's a fun little project to do. I just like, yeah, I just get, yeah. So, oh no, secret's out. I am the DRT Poseidon, who has 42069 in one of his wallets, one of his many wallets.
It's gonna break out this pulse right now. Rip it.
Yeah,
So hold
it's
on.
fun.
I'm gonna try and get to 1 million DRT just for the fun of it. Like,
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yay.
Do it.
Actually, full disclosure. I have bought at the very bottom of this. I have bought 1 million of this token. I have put it to a vault wallet that I will never fucking touch because I love this so much, and I will
It's
never.
fun,
touch.
isn't
So
it?
you guys can sell on my fucking head if you want to, but I will never sell.
Yeah, really good luck getting 1 million of it, because like there's not a lot in the liquidity pool. Like I own most of it, and then there's one other Poseidon who I don't know who the hell he is, but he bought like $2 back in the beginning. He has like 17 million or something like that. But it's me
Wait,
and
what?
him, and then there's a couple million. Huh?
It's sloth, right?
You got a Poseidon? Is it sloth?
That's a lot of money, bro. $2 whole.
I don't know if it's sloth, but there's 2 Poseidons in the whole ecosystem that own over 10%.
Really?
And it's
When
and
did
it's
this
me
happen?
and one other person. I have no idea, but they've only ever bought twice. That's all they ever did.
See,
So,
I could see
no
you,
clue.
but it'd be like your brother. It'd be fucking Dre or Niles. I know those two were being weird with this shit.
It's probably Dre.
I got no clue, man. But whoever they are, they never sold. So I'm about it. They're cool, fun peoples. But yeah, this is just
Diamond
it's a
hands.
fun little pet project, really. That's all. Silly little shit coins.
I'm about to pump the shit out of it. You guys ready?
Oh yeah.
Wait! I need to get my buys in. Hold up.
Donnie's like, I gotta get 1 million.
Right?
I'm trying to get some right now, but it says insufficient liquidity. Are you guys on? You're on Pulse X, right?
No, it's
9
on.
No. Use
It's on
Patias.
9
Is that where
mil.
they go through 9 mil?
Oh,
Yeah.
Patias. Oh, yep, that's right.
Yeah,
Yes, that's right.
somebody also like paired us up with some other coins that I don't know anything about. So like, but
Okay.
really the only decks that we're on is 9 mil.
Yeah, I'm using
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, there we go.
Yeah, because 9 mil won't let you like do
Yeah.
fucking crazy price moves and shit.
I'm not ripping that much into it, but it'll pump it a little bit.
Yeah, have your fun. It's all just shits and giggles. This is literally like just like Nate was saying earlier, or someone was saying earlier, like we literally just were on stream. It was me and Josh and Sloth, and he was showing us how to make coins, and he was like, "Hey guys, want to make a coin? We'll make a DRD coin." And it's just like, "Oh, that'd be cool. Let's do it." And then our producer helped me get a logo, and I made the little. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Look at those green candles, boys.
Boom.
That's
Oh
what's
my
up.
God.
I feel like I want to throw some in now.
I just bought the dip, man. Come
Hey,
on.
who sold?
Yeah, I
fun.
just bought a Degen Protocol NFT worth, so 500K.
Oh yeah.
PLO. Yeah.
Oh nice. There you go.
I
Bro, I got
60
so many of your guys'
I got,
NFTs.
I got 63,000
Right?
of these things.
There we go. Well, okay.
Send it to a buck.
Check this out. Function Island, okay, has
Oh, yeah.
898,000.
Here we go.
We're swinging our dicks today, Donnie.
Function Island, man. Here's the
There you
Function
go.
Island coin, bro. Broke out of the wedge.
Yo.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
At some point, we are going to. I'm gonna do a deeper dive into the Function Island ecosystem that Donnie over here built. It's a super cool liquidity providing thing that. Donnie, why don't you go ahead and give the folks an elevator pitch on how Function Island works? Because I've been playing around with it, bro, and it's super cool.
Man. Yeah, for sure. Look, I want to keep it short and sweet, but basically, Function Island is a pulse chain first oriented innovation platform where I sort of get to build all of the things that I think would go really, really well in the DeFi space. As it says on the homepage, it is a massively integrated, community-driven DeFi protocol. Massively integrated being the two key words. We basically, we've got a traditional MasterChef style farm with 2 tokens. We got Island, which is limited at 300K, and we got Farm, which you earn by staking LPs. We integrate with basically anyone and everyone. If you want to build, if you want to get connected with other projects, we'll build the stuff necessary to either work with you or put you up with someone else. Thus far, we've managed to get connected. Well, so far, I started with Degen Protocol, where people can earn Island by pairing Island and Goat together. I work with Impulse Finance. They're now doing our official auto compounding vaults as part of their thing. And yeah, basically the whole point is that just everything and anything that's cool in DeFi that's been done before, we're sort of doing it up and rebuilding it and making the best of it all on Function Island. That's what it is.
Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate that. It's super cool. I quite like it. It's a lot of it is like way over my head, but man, it's a nifty.
I think that's the biggest problem is that I can really only describe it as, like the tagline says, massively integrated and community driven, because there are so many different pieces to it. I can't sum up everything that it does into just a few sentences, because there is literally something for everyone on that plate.
Yeah.
But yeah, the idea is that it all works together. It's all to serve for the good of the people, and whoever joins in, and yeah, that's really what it's about. It's just development, that I'd like to do.
Hell yeah, man.
Frank White says the island building on top of Goat made me so hard.
Yes.
The hell of a team up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I am the architect behind Goat as well, so I mean, it only made sense.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I think.
Hey, so real quick, guys, we got one more super chat. So my brother wanted us to take a look at the chart for his little the meme coin that he and I made to teach him liquidity. The bungalows for bachelors coin. Yep. We got a bungalows for bachelors. So good luck pumping this one, because actually, I can't remember, but I think we withdrew almost all of the liquidity for it. So I'm not sure You'll definitely have to use Pateus, but like
That's,
I remember we were trying to get it to reach like $1 million market cap or whatever the heck. So you guys might be able to get like
Bro.
1 or 2 coins, but
yeah. Okay,
can we take a
let's,
look at this chart?
Hey
Sure.
guys, while he's pulling that up, I'm gonna go ahead and hop out. I got a 6 o'clock a.m. wake up, so y'all have a
Take
good
care,
night.
brother.
Keep streaming, good
All right,
stuff,
cool.
and I'll catch you guys around.
All
Yeah,
right, we'll
nice
see you,
to meet you,
Josh.
brother.
All right, see you
You have
guys.
a good night.
man. Have a good night.
Yeah.
By the way,
All
we
right.
do have one spot open now. I think we're waiting on a friend of the channel to hop on here, so we'll see if he shows up. But yeah, let's pull up this this chart.
Shit.
Total of 69 million. Let me take a look.
Wait, what about 69 million? I just came back to
There's
69.
69 million bungalow for bachelor coin.
Bro, we're just gonna get super chats of people who want to pump their fucking coin, bro.
Oh no.
Wow.
Good luck.
Yeah, see that's the
Yeah,
tricky thing
no,
is like
No, see, now hold on.
Yeah.
I'm just going to put it out there and say, okay, the only reason why today anything has been done in this way, I would say, is because they are tokens relevant to these boys, to this space, and right here, right now. We're not some group that's just going to take a token out of a super chat and pump it because you pay someone to do so, right? This isn't one of those,
100%.
This isn't a get money for free thing. This is, yeah. We're
Yeah,
having
I'm
fun
going to go ahead and
Don't
say
try-
that DRT is a literal meme token where we're having fun on stream, right here,
Yeah.
right now. We're having.
you
fun
probably
with it.
should
You
not
can
buy
watch
it
go
for
up
real.
and
We
down.
are
It's
having
to
fun.
watch.
Don't make it weird for us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
right.
Let me
Um,
see.
You're gonna make it weird, bro. You're
so
gonna make it weird.
this coin like is putting in a reversal right here on the 15-minute chart. It's got about $100 worth of volume coming in on this channel.
Wait, Prof, share your
Fuck.
screen, bro.
I am sharing my screen.
Mrs. Producer, if you would be so kind. Ah, there it is. Look at that.
Look at that.
All right, let's go.
All right, man. So top of the range is 15 cents. You're looking at a 15x, man.
Bruh.
Bruh.
Oh my God, Sam, what have you done? Jesus Christ.
Wow.
We're going this
Holy
way.
Oh, we're paired with DRT. Look at that.
Oh, look at that.
This is
So the
like a-
bots will start jumping on that and rebalancing in a second.
You know,
Yeah,
I do gotta say something here that's really nice about this, right? It's almost like an example. You can create your own token and throw your own money into it to watch how liquidity works, to be able to pump your own bags and then rug yourself, right? You can see how it works.
The trick is if bots buy your coin before you're able to finish your whole thing, then congratulations, they get a little bit of your money. So be very
Right.
there are bots that go out, like I've noticed it a lot of the times, like when I'm fucking around with DRT, like I'll be tracing some of the wallets and it's like, what the hell is this wallet? Like they don't do anything. And then like it just it's just some weird voodoo shit that I don't understand. And then it's like,
You know,
oh
those
dang,
bots are
some of my
running out
money's
the
gone.
U.S. government taxing
Yeah.
that shit.
Yes. Be very
DRT to
careful for it.
$1. Let's go.
Oh man.
All right.
I hope not. That would be
Bro.
or well, you know what? Whatever it does is whatever it does. But like seriously, you guys should probably not buy it. Do not buy it. That's my advice.
Yeah, the founder has publicly stated that there is no white paper and there will be no audit. So
Yep.
do with that what you will.
Although I do believe the only use case that there is for DRT is that that's the currency by which I accept consultations or whatever. Whenever we decide that we're becoming official and I'm doing some stupid little consultations where I basically tell you to don't sell ever, and that's pretty much my whole consultation. Is it's paid for in DRT. So that's the only thing you guys can do with this stupid little coin.
100%
Well,
of
okay,
his
look,
consultation is
at least
miles.
at least it's no Stratton Oakmont, okay? So just
Yep.
No white papers, just rug papers.
Nothing. If you click on the Telegram link, it just takes you to the Degen
rug
Roundtable
paper.
Telegram. So there you go. Oh man.
I love this.
Well, listen, everybody. Thanks for hopping on. I gotta hop off as well because I have an early morning and I gotta get some sleep. But it's been super fun degenning with you guys, buying these shit coins and looking at charts and everything. I want to say thank you to Mr. Note It All, to Degen Protocol Black Sheep, and to Dev Donnie and Jay for hopping on and being some fantastic guests on our Whiskey Wednesday. For my regular panelists, I'll see you guys on the flip side. Everyone else, peace out. We'll see y'all later.
All right, cool. Later.
Beautiful.
Guys,
See you, bro.
Are we calling it here?
It looks like we're gonna be calling it.
I think that was interpreted as a bit of a sign off. Yeah.
Not quite. Just for Will.
Just for Will.
I mean, well, Sheep's gone. We're getting back in here. Hold up a second.
Asian
Yeah,
J, are you on Telegram, Asian J?
That wasn't the end.
Yeah, there. So you guys, we are.
I'm still
all
good to
in
go.
Yeah, we are all in the DRT Telegram group. So the entire team is. If you guys want to find us, we are in the Degen Roundtable community Telegram group. So yes, sir.
And an easy way to get access to the Telegram group is go ahead and scan the QR code over there. How you do it?
There you go. Pointing in the right direction.
You know, I got a shot.
Is this the one with 8? Is this the one with 8 members in it?
No.
I think there's only one member in there, if I remember correctly.
I think we just hit we're over 200. Oh shoot, we're at 264.
Yeah, we are almost at 2. Yeah, we're almost at 270.
Uncle Z's the only one in there.
Oh, Uncle Z. Wait, what? No. So the QR code that's right down there.
Yeah.
That's our roundtable.
Mm-hmm.
And we got apparently there's a lot of people using the Degen name around this space. That's how we kind of bumped into Black Sheep a little bit.
Yeah, so
funny,
Degen protocol happens to be like I swear like a mirror image of basically us, which is the Degen Roundtable, and you guys just do everything. Oh, such a perfect blending, I swear.
I mean, yeah, we just kind of chill out. We have our experts in their corners, and we support the community. We've got our tokens and all that. Yeah, I mean, I only signed on like maybe 2.5, maybe going on 3 years ago, and like seriously, it's been really, really cool just to see how it's grown as well. Protocols evolved as well. Like the Degen protocol was an entirely different beast before we got to this point. But yeah,
it's interesting to talk about because like we're definitely changing as well. Like we're expanding majorly. Like Jay, do you want to go ahead and say something? But yes, we have definitely expanded a bit, and one of the first things that we've jumped into is
Sheep's backstage too.
Perfect. Let's get him back on here if you don't mind.
He's like, "Oops, I pushed the exit button."
Yeah, my bad. I thought the stream was over. I thought we were just calling it a day. So
no, yeah,
that was just Will signing off.
It's funny 'cause it's still streaming on everything I got too, though. So I didn't take a piss break. Yeah.
Hey, there you
go. What are we all drinking tonight? I just got my pussy wine. What do you guys got?
I got my standard Brookvale Unions.
Fucking Nick McGetty's got a big ass bottle, I'm sure.
No. So I've got sparkling ice, which is what I would have said. I would have said that.
What kind of pussy shit is that? I thought my wife. I thought my son or home was fucking.
That honestly, okay, hold on a second. That honestly looks like a disguise bottle.
No. Here's the story. Okay, so you ready for this? I'm going to give you the real story. Okay, so this is what it would have been. But then all of a sudden, Mrs. McGettit happened to, because I haven't had alcohol in the house for several days now. And all of a sudden, Mrs. McGettit's like, oh, yeah, I need to go get groceries. And so I'm like, oh, I'm just going to have this because we don't have alcohol. And she's like, no, I went and got a bunch. And I'm like, oh,
there we go.
Oh,
Tito's.
Okay. All right. We're good then. We're good.
Oh, shit.
Man, see, that's what a good woman does for you.
Nice.
That's right.
Refills your alcohol stash here all out.
No, refills it on Whiskey Wednesday. Without me even knowing.
Oh,
wow,
that's
awesome.
Honey, I know you're going to need this.
That's how you know you got to keep her, man. That's how you know you got to keep her.
True.
Yeah.
Black Sheep, I'm glad you hopped back on. I had a question I wanted to ask you. So
What's
specifically for the Pulse Wars, we have entered the phase where people can claim team names now, and I believe Degen's is an available one.
Yeah, it is. Absolutely.
Have you heard?
Yeah.
Any word on how that's going? How many people are claiming it?
I haven't actually looked at it in the last couple of days, but yeah, it was. I think we had. Let me see. Let me check.
I know Crispy Man got a few of the NFTs, so he's very into the fantasy football trading kind of deal. So I'm curious to see where he ends up going. Axis has his own tag on there, so I have a feeling he's probably going to jump into that one. But I got 3 of them myself,
Nice.
and I was thinking about splitting it.
I just love it. I love the whole thing, man, because it's just we're all just doing our thing, and whoever we fucking decide to jump on board with, it's cool. It's just community driven awesomeness is what I love about Pulse Wars. It's cool, man. I don't know. I'm pretty sure you guys feel the same way. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, I'm a little bummed that it hasn't just completely sold out yet, but that's fine.
Yeah.
We're still gonna have a blast ourselves. All right,
But
so
that's why
like...
I'm like, Ali, come back on the stream. Let's sell these out. Come on, let's go.
Exactly. He was doing a good he was doing a good press tour, I gotta say. It looks like
he's a good guy, dude. Fucking hell cool dude. I love him. Yeah.
Yeah. He's over in Ireland, if I'm not mistaken. So bit of a time change to hop on all our streams, but super.
Oh yeah,
I know. That's the only thing that sucks is he's in a different. Well, I mean, but Donnie's in a different time zone too. So
that's the thing. Like, fucking, there was actually a time. I shit you not.
I'm actually
where
I'm actually in Australian time, by the way, guys. I don't know if you knew this, but
I was just about to say about that too. Like, you've literally flipped your calendar or clock upside down.
I did, man, because I don't
sort
get
of like
on early in the
time with
morning
me.
anymore.
You know,
I'm like, I'm sleeping in. I'm getting on when Donnie gets on. Fuck it, let's go.
You're arguing like a married couple over there.
But at
like,
the same time, at the same time, it's just worked so kind of well because like now we've actually got the hours to work on shit, and that was crucial, especially when we were getting Goat Token and the feeder going, like. Now that things are running and it's just maintenance mode, it doesn't matter so much. But
we're married, but Donnie's still not my type, so
hey, you ain't that rich. You might be pedo rich, but you ain't that rich.
Oh God, no. Fair enough. Tell you what, boys,
this
we're
is what
coming
happens
up
when
on...
you get the Degen Protocol and the Degen Roundtable together.
Oh, yeah, dude.
This happens with so many of the people that we bring
monetization
on. We just keep
out
going.
the window.
Yeah, it's gone today.
That happened the second we brought on Farmer Jay. Yes, I'm talking to you.
No, we got demonetized first episode, bro.
Oh, I believe it. I fully believe it.
I know.
All right, gentlemen, we're coming up on 3 hours here. I want to toss it over to you guys. If you have any last topics or things you want to chat about, throw it out now or forever hold your peace, or at least for the next 2 weeks until we do this again.
I'm still trying to figure out how many people are in the Degen team. I can't see the I don't know where to find the stats, but
are you talking about the Degen community or the Degen like leadership?
No, not you Degens. The Degen the Pulse Wars.
Pulse
team. I was
Wars.
trying to find that. Yeah.
We have a new guest on the stream. What's going on,
We got a new
Large?
friend.
What up, Large? How you doing, brother?
Good, man. How you guys doing?
Never, bro.
Just trying to take a break here. Listen to you guys.
He's really
go
large.
crazy.
You're large as fuck, bro. You take up the whole square.
I know. Yeah, watch this. What are we drinking over there? What are you guys drinking?
Fucking white boy wine. Getting white girl wasted. Yeah.
Me too, getting white girl wasted right now.
There you go.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I gotta drink water, so I got coffee.
I got vodka. So
Vodka, all right?
Yep.
Is it Tito's handmade? Is it Tito's handmade?
Oh,
that's handmade.
I know he loves his Tito's. He loves his Tito's.
Well, it's handmade, but it's handmade.
Mr. We get it.
Made by those hands.
No.
Boo.
Yo, Large,
right.
what you up to, bro? You said you're taking a break from work. You buying this dip or what, man? What you buying?
So Ethereum. Just trying to take advantage of getting a bigger bag of Ethereum. My daughter's been asking me. Yeah. I know. I gotta eat my vegetables, bro.
You know, Pulsechain is better than Ethereum, right?
No, I know, dude. I know. So look, I know.
Okay.
My daughter's been asking me about crypto unicorns, and I'm like, all right, fine. I'll put up a position in it. So that's what I'm gonna do
Ethereum's gonna be
next. You know,
fine.
I got kids.
Ethereum's gonna be good, but
Yeah,
it's
it
just,
is.
dude, it is what it is, man. We all know.
I
don't
know.
have to explain it to
I
anybody.
know. It's just gas fees. That's all I'm really using it for. So,
Yeah.
yeah, you guys know that.
Store value all day. You fucking
Yep.
dude. You it's deflationary too, right? So it's like So I mean, Ethereum's gonna be a fucking good hold, dude. It's gonna go right up there with Bitcoin prices eventually. It's gonna be. But damn, Pulse Chain just does it so much better, right?
I know.
It's so great.
I know. I'm supposed to get a side job, so if I get that, I'll drop a couple hundred into it. So, but
it's fucking awesome.
definitely.
Yeah.
Love it. Good to see you, man. Good to meet you.
Yeah.
Where are you from? Where you from, Large?
It's a long story. I'm from San Diego, but I'm up here in Northern Cali right now. Yeah,
that is
San
a
Diego.
long story already. So
yeah.
Nice, man.
I live in Northern Cali now, so yeah, I'm up here.
Northern Cali?
Yeah.
NoCal.
Yeah.
Nice.
So.
Yeah. I'm in Vegas.
Oh, damn.
Okay, yeah.
Vegas, born and raised, Sin City, baby.
Man, I remember going to Vegas, and you can see that however big the light was when you're coming down the hill, that's how big the city was. And then 10 years later, it's like, oh, what the fuck happened here?
Right? I know, dude, right?
Yeah, huge, man. Shit. It's cool.
I remember there was nothing in here. Nothing this
Yeah.
way. It was just,
yeah.
Crazy.
I like Vegas.
So, gentlemen, before we wrap it up, I want to ask, do you think we're actually going to get the Bitcoin halving on 420?
Dude, I'm doing the 420 stream anyway at 420, so
I have no doubt.
I'm ready for it.
I have no doubt we get it 420, man.
We're projected to squeak it by like an hour and a half.
It's
supposed to happen at like 1 in the morning.
They're gonna slow down the chain just for 420. Come on.
I believe it.
Let's do it. We're gonna have a
Man,
big
is Bitcoin really? Is Bitcoin really run by that many potheads though? Like,
oh yeah, totally.
It's a meme. It's not even pot. It's just a meme. The memes. It's freaking. This is why traditional finance has refused to get into crypto space because of us degens.
Wait, you mean to say that immaturity is absolutely a factor?
Yes.
That's why we'll never touch.
You know what? Hey, you know what?
My dick, dude.
That right there might just be an untapped market, and we need to get some people on this fucking ASAP, right? There's the volatility index, there's the market cap, whatever's, right? What about the fucking immaturity index? That would be a bull season fucking, whatever indicator like no other.
Exactly.
When shit just keeps getting increasingly more ridiculous and more stupid, like you know that something's about to go.
When you got Pepe and then you got Pepe's pulsing penis coming, like, come on, dude. Like, there's so many great opportunities. Yeah, it's gonna be great.
There you go.
Yeah,
the immaturity index. Fucking let's do that.
For the average outsider looking into the crypto space, it definitely is a bit odd. I heard like the best way to summarize all the memes that float around the crypto space is that it's a combination of like immaturity and nihilism about like traditional finance.
Right.
So if you're coming from that world, it's probably like these guys sound real depressed.
Dude, are you saying that we are so depressed we can't be rich boomers that we just decide to make jokes and buy dick with butt coins?
Well, no. They cry over their 5% loss in the S&P. Meanwhile, the meme coin traders are just glad they didn't completely rug.
See, they cry about a 5% loss. We get a 20% loss, like a kick in the nuts. Like, bring it on!
I know, dude. Oh
Thank
my
you, sir.
God.
May I have
I know.
another?
I will sell it at 20% loss. I'm good with it.
Right,
dude.
Like what always surprises me about the crypto realm is we're like 2x don't care.
Oh yeah, people
meanwhile
for a 2x.
Traditional finance, they're like, oh my god, 40% increase.
I know,
Right?
dude. It's so funny, dude. It's so funny. It's like, God, we get that like every day over here. It's fucking great.
You can find it somewhere pretty much every day, and that's the wild thing.
Every day, you guaranteed to find it somewhere here, and that's the beautiful thing about crypto. And yeah, that's why I'll just never go anywhere else because this is my home, dude. Like, I don't know anything else.
I mean, it's either that or the sunk cost fallacy. We're already in this deep, so why back out?
Right. Exactly. What do you think? Note it all. What are your final closing statements? Are we ending the stream soon? Or are we going
Yeah,
four
we're gonna
hours?
hop off.
Yeah. We're doing closing out now.
I'm thinking to offload my entire wrap Bitcoin position right now. Is what I'm thinking to do.
Oh, he's bearish. He's bearish.
That's what me and the professor are talking about right now.
Jay, what did you reveal to the professor that maybe he needs to offload
No.
it?
We're just talking about levels that we're looking at for Bitcoin, right? So we were talking, like I was talking about how the 111 day is the next major area of support for Bitcoin, right? The 55K area. If we lose that level, then that next chunk of price action at around 53 to 50,000 is probably where you're gonna get your support. So if we break down below 60K for Bitcoin over the next few days to like over the next week, it's gonna take the rest of the alts with it, which means if you're gonna take a look at exiting a position right now, this is probably the time to do it, right? If you want to buy it lower. So
what interests me, guys, is if Bitcoin just tanked and now wrap Bitcoin is on Pulse Chain is tanking, like, isn't there's kind of a correlation there, right? A little bit.
Well, hold on. Not really.
You can do, right? I mean,
not really, because and this is where I'd say not really. Okay, I think if Bitcoin started to dip, the only reason why wrapped Bitcoin and Pulse Chain would start to dip is if people did believe there was some kind of link. But remember, there's not, right? The only real link that they have. Supposing let's think about it. Wrapped Bitcoin is kept in custody by BitGo, right? And they issue the ERC20 or whatever. It's BitGo or Paxos or one of them, right? They issue the ERC20, and thus they have an admin key that is able to control what is and is not able to mint tokens into existence when they have the collateral to back it, right? And that's just how that company operates. That's like, CeFi crap. But at the same time, they also had their contract copied to Pulse Chain. Now, if there has not been something done to remove the link of said admin controls, theoretically, the holding company that issues the token on the chain it was copied from could pick up the keys, connect to Pulse Chain, and be like, oh, okay, let's see. What's behind here? They could, do any number of things.
Yeah, they could do a bunch of shit.
Now, let me say really quickly before I leave on that one, okay, because that might scare some people, okay? This is exactly why, if you remember back in the early days of PDAI, there was that 7-figure payment that went to make a DAO, and then all of a sudden the minting stopped. We don't have to worry about that sort of thing with things like PDAI, but P-Wrapped Bitcoin, on the other hand, we've not seen any such similar actions, or at least nobody's highlighted any transactions to prove such. Right?
Have we real quick, SCP note it all. Have we actually looked at a Bitcoin versus Pulse Wrap Bitcoin chart at all?
It's actually at the top of the range. So I mean, if you wanted to roll for Pulse, you could here. I don't think any of them are going to go up first $1 right now.
Probably going to get wrecked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, so hold on. To finalize on what I was saying is why I think P-Wrap Bitcoin to be separate from Bitcoin going down is that it's a separate liquidity base that thus far the centralized party issuing that token has proven no interest in being on Pulse Chain. So the liquidity base might be fine, even if the asset that it's supposed to represent starts going down.
Yeah.
I love it, man.
Yeah.
No, it's all good, man. We are not in control of this at the end of the day. We're not in control of any of this. What we are in control of is where we bring people to. And right here on Pulse Chain is the best place to be, I think. So
I think so.
I'd say so. Gas fees are low, memes are up.
Yeah.
What's not to love?
Fucking do.
True. Alrighty, gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and go through the wrap. Large, I apologize that we brought you on and then we pretty much rugged the stream 10 minutes later, but we still love having you.
Okay.
Is there anything you want to Is there anything you want to shout out or let the people know where you're at?
No, same position like you guys, degenning on everything, trying to keep my positions in it for the long ass haul, no matter what. Not giving a shit. Fucking. So what? EHEX goes down. Ooh, big fucking deal. I mean, woo! You know what I'm saying? Fucking put $2,000 on fucking DeFi Kingdoms, $200 on my fucking account about a year later. Fuck it, let's fucking go. You know what I'm saying? But you stay in there long enough, bam, baby, that's where you get it. You hold it,
Patience.
Right.
keep it, you stake it, liquidity pool. Talk to you guys. We'll figure shit out. So
Absolutely.
bullish overall.
Perfect. Thanks for coming
Yes,
on,
sir.
brother. Really appreciate it. Good talking.
Hey, thank you
with
for inviting.
Alrighty, Black Sheep, all you, brother. Where can we find you at?
You know where to find me, babe. Crypto Black Sheep / Crypto Black Sheep on YouTube, but we got our Degen _ it's 2 underscores in protocol because somebody stole the the underscore. Yeah, so we have 2
I wonder who that
underscores.
was.
Degen _ protocol on Twitter, and yeah, just find us at t.me Degen _ protocol on fucking Twitter, dude. Or
you guys
sorry,
are voice
Telegram.
chatting on Telegram like all the
It
time.
is so hard to fucking talk on Whiskey Wednesday because we're always fucked up all the time, dude. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Let me get it. Let me get the wrap up.
Bring it home, Donnie. Bring it home.
Right. So find us on Twitter, Degen _ protocol. Find
Oh,
us
you're
on
doing
Telegram,
so much better.
Degen _ protocol. Yes, I do. Right. Right. And then, of course, find my stuff at Function Island on Telegram, at Function _ Island on Twitter. Yeah, come join us in the VC on Degen Protocol. We live in there. And yeah, cheers for having us, boys.
Cheers. Thanks for coming, mate. All right.
you,
God, that was
DJ.
awful. I'm sorry I just said that. Okay, moving on. Anyways, the professor, Mr. Swing Trade Pros himself. Where can the people find you?
Yeah, Swing Trade
Cultural
Pros.
appropriation.
Swing Trade Pros YouTube channel, and also my Discord. Yep.
Beautiful. Alrighty, Agent J, take it away.
Yeah, man. Hey, thank you guys for coming on and making this an even more fun stream. It was really wonderful meeting all of you guys finally. Will told me a lot about you guys the last time you were on here, so definitely did not disappoint. So thank you for coming on and joining us here.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, bro. And for everybody that's joining us on this live stream, as always, thank you for joining us here. We know that you could be doing anything else, but you're here with us on this wonderful Wednesday evening. We know that time is your most valuable asset, so we do appreciate that you spend some of that time here with us. As far as where you can find me, you can always find me on X at _P90Hex, on Instagram at Agent _ J Schroth. And then we'll catch you next time on that. What is it? Our next stream is on Friday. So we'll have that AMA before book club, and then we'll have book club at the regular scheduled time. I believe we're doing chapter 3 of Sci-Vive. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Bob!
Chapter 3 Sci-Vive.
Yo, can someone send me some pulse chain real quick?
What's up, Bob?
Yeah, not at all. DM me your address. I got you, bro.
Thanks, dude. Appreciate it.
Do you mind if I send you a little bit of DRT and then you can transform that into?
No, I'm literally out of pulse to do transactions right now.
Oh no, the
Nate.
cardinal sin, man.
Need that pulse.
You didn't leave enough in your wallet for transactions.
Nate, where
I
do
know,
the
I've
people
done it
find
so
you
many
at?
times. Oh my god. Can you bum me a fucking BNB, bro? 0.1 BNB.
Oh, we are such degenerates here. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
man.
The Degen
I love it.
Roundtable and the Degenerate Protocol are basically just 2 peas in a pod over here. We are basically, greatest links together.
Yeah, we're kind of the same stream, but just bundled up into one. Dude, it's amazing. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Zenith, it was so great meeting you, dude, in Vegas. Like,
Yeah, dude, we had an absolute blast.
I'm like, I know that guy. Wait, oh wow, oh I didn't know this was this guy. Okay, it's so cool, man. I love it. I love it, dude. No, it was really I mean, every time I meet everybody in Vegas, it's a very humbling experience because you get to actually get the personal experience with these people behind the scenes, and it's you're not gonna get that anywhere else, man. Oh, RH Max, I see RH Max out there. Holy shit!
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
shit.
shout out to
I
RH
met him
Max.
too, man.
We got Bob
too,
LeGuy
man.
in here as well.
That's
Like-
fucking great people, dude. Just such
That's right.
badass motherfucker, dude.
Hey, they
I'll
pop
do
in right after RG's.
I still have, dude. I just found out today. I still have fucking RG3's fucking Hex fucking 55. I'll pawn it off if you guys want to fucking buy it. To the highest bidder.
Just give it to me. You know you want to.
He let it, dude. RG3 left his jacket from the
You have
what was
RG3's
that?
jacket?
Yeah, I have
the
RG3's
conference?
jacket in my shit. Yeah, and not from the conference, from the Hex 55 or the what do you call it? The fucking damn it, the movie they did, the Heist of Stakes.
Oh,
Sorry.
Heist Stakes.
Yeah.
Shoot,
Heist
we'll
of
have to do
Stakes,
like
yeah.
He's got a
It was
sniper.
this
We'll do like
official
a-
jacket from the Highest of Stakes. I'm like, does anybody know who the fuck this is? He's like, oh, oof. I love
a
it.
community auction or something for that.
Wow.
That'd be
That's
kind of
really
fun.
Yeah, I know.
It would
It
actually
could,
be
it
fun,
could
I'm
go
not
for a
gonna lie.
lot of money, right? Oh
For
my
sure.
God.
All right, boys,
It's
let's
safe. It's safe,
let's keep
dude.
it going.
I love
Nate.
I love RGP, man.
Nate, where can the people find you?
Agreed,
We gotta go
agreed.
home at
But
some
yes,
point.
you can find me on my link tree, which I just posted right now. I am doing consults for those who feel like maybe they're falling behind, but these are the absolute most perfect prices to allocate your portfolios between coins that are pumping and you've got a lot of good gains, and coins that are going to pump later but are currently not. And so if you want some tips on that, go ahead, get into a consult with me. It's right there with the link tree. I'm helping out a lot of people right now. But yeah, no, we're having a good time over here. Again, thank you guys for joining. Y'all are fucking awesome. I'm not gonna lie. And it's a fucking good time. We are probably at a record for the longest stream since we started. And it's all because of you guys. You guys literally stream bombing us. I blame you, Crypto Sheep.
We got raided. We got raided.
Oh,
probably
we
twice.
literally did.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. Because we're streaming on my shit too. So you're welcome.
Yeah. Alrighty. Speaking
Hell
of which,
yeah.
I got the last
Oh, yeah.
shout outs for everybody in here. First off,
Last
Laura,
Yeah,
we
go
got
Zenith.
you. He was Aloha Degenerates. We got Hexagon Lost in Asia. He says, serenade me, Choco Tainto. This is the alpha. So he appreciated what Josh was saying. We got Funkmaster Hex. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Good to see you got that drink as always. And we got, who's this guy? I think that's Donnie. Yeah, Donnie got in here early before he hopped on the stream.
I think
After
that's
that, we
some
got-
sort of Australian, if I remember correctly.
It's a different language. I can't translate that.
Yep.
Next up, we got Ricky Paul Music.
Yeah.
Says, hey, good to see you, brother. After that, we got another, I think this is a DGen Protocol gang. We got Cookies and Crypto. DGen Protocol meets DGen Roundtable, and we are eating good. Absolutely.
Yep, that's it.
Crypto MILF. Interesting spelling on that one. Good evening, gentlemen. Good evening to you. And we got good friend of our channel and just a homie overall. US Crypto Boogie saying, sup, monkeys. Good to see you, my man. We got Forever Hustle. Where will it be? I think this is in reference to the Richard Hart stuff. So that would be Brooklyn, New York City, or Brooklyn, New York, October 24th. Be there, be square. It's
Wait,
probably going to
Z,
get
Z.
wild.
I'm going to be there, dude. I'm going to
so-
make it a point to be there, dude. You will
For,
see Black Sheep at that fucking event.
There's going to be a lot of people. Jay, what you got?
I was just gonna say for crypto MILF, we need proof of MILF, bro.
Yeah, we need proof of MILF.
We need proof of
Don't
MILF.
believe it. Pixar, it didn't happen. We all, sorry, apologies to, Bachelor's Bungalow said we should all go. Agreed. We're
Yep.
trying to, I know everyone wants to
Yep.
go and pack the house. The goal is to have so many people there that they
Go.
can't fit us all, to just have that show of force.
Yep.
And lastly, we got our 2 super chats from the Stevenson brothers. We got Will for 420 and we got Sam for 5. Sam is probably going to be on this Friday's book club. He's always super consistent with that, and we love him for it. Shoot, we got even more people filtering in. Apologies, Mrs. Producer. RH Max, if you can find his. Good to see you, brother. Glad to have you here. He says, can I get a tequila in Coca-Cola? Interesting choice. I'm not a tequila guy myself, but respect it. Frank White coming in here. We got Bob Lagai saying right on time, right at the 3-hour mark. Straight from RG3's stream. Yep, so we got rated by the DGen Protocol and RG3. Glad to hear it. Yes,
Love
that
it.
is Black Sheep's dev bro. That is Donnie, the Australian. So he's graced us as well.
Yep.
David Gelfin with the sunglasses. And then, last but not least, one of our favorites, Moonpill Rational Optics, says, hey guys, he will be on the Replay Gang. Apologies to Replay Gang. This is going to be a long one, but it's going to be worth it, I promise. Alrighty, that is what we got. I am Zenith. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at ZenithDI. I just threw money at Elon Musk to get that check mark, and so I can actually message people that have the non-verifieds blocked. So I paid to be part of the club, so hopefully it's worth something. $80 a year.
Fucking awesome.
Ugh. Yeah. Alrighty.
I love
That
you,
is
Zenith.
it for this Whiskey
All right.
Wednesday. We will see you guys either on Book Club or on the other side of the halving. That's kind of crazy to say for our usual Sunday show. And both of those are going to be at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So, Jay already said it earlier, but I'm going to say it again. Time is your most valuable asset. We appreciate you spending it with us. So, until next time, DGen responsibly.